Hello guys, Skidd here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is just a post-game thoughts video, kind of a quick review and thoughts video. I'm not going to go too in-depth. um, guys, uh, so I've beaten the game. If you're watching this video, you either are waiting to see my reaction, you've watched through my playthrough, or you've like skipped through cutscenes to see my reaction to certain things. And if you watched the full ending and credit sequence of the last video of the ending of the game that I played, I gave off. Let me just put it this way. The reason why I'm making this video is because I hate how my reaction came out with the ending of the game. I hate how my like legitimate first reaction came out because it seemed the way I was talking seemed like I hated the game, and that is absolutely opposite. Or not that I hated the game, that I hated the direction that they were going with it. I was unsure, but again, that is not the case. That is the complete opposite of what I feel. This game blew me away. That end battle, the music, everything, like against Sephiroth, against Destiny itself, um, was freaking insane. It was so cool. Um, and I understand why they did it. I think I said a few times in the last video, like, I get it. I get why they're doing this. It's because it's gonna be a while before the next Final Fantasy Remake chapter comes out. Um, and obviously, if you're playing the full game, the build up to the battle with Sephiroth is really cool and everything. But they needed some, for a first game to come out, and if especially if you're new and you've never played Final Fantasy VII before and you're experiencing it for the first time, you have to have something to hold on to and something to move you to the next game. And so I can see where they went with that. I can see why they did that. This um like I said, I hated how my reaction came out because it seemed like I was unhappy with how things were happening. But again, that is not true at all. That is complete opposite. This game was amazing, worth every penny. The 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 story, I'm so excited to see what they do with the story. It feels like they're gonna really fuck with you. They're really gonna mess with your mind, and like, cause the whole thing with Zack and Cloud, and the whole thing with Biggs living, and what happened to Wedge, and like, what the fuck? There's so much stuff. It's so I like. I it sucks that this is the end, but I'm excited because I have something to look forward to. So I guess that's really mostly what I wanted to get out, is that I don't want anybody to think that I disliked the game, and that I was unhappy with things. Especially in at the end credits, like if you listen to me, I was saying like they blew their load too early. They showed Sephiroth early in this game, and the best thing about the original was the build up to Sephiroth, because it you know and I wasn't sure. Again, everything was happening so fast in the ending of that game. Like, there was story element after story element, and boss fight after boss fight, and there was so much going on. And I was trying to play, and I was trying to do commentary, and I was trying to process everything all at the same time. It was hard to do everything all at once. I was very overwhelmed. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing this short little post game like thoughts video. Um, if you did watch my gameplay, if you did watch my videos, I appreciate it very much. I can't tell you enough how much this game means to me, and how amazed I was with the game and the story and the graphics and the characters. The characters feel so real. They're everything about this game. The boss fights were epic, and they fit like the Shinra part, the whole ending Shinra part. They fit in pretty much every boss fight you did in this version of the game. It's so cool to see how much they put in there. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how much they fit into this game, and I'm so happy they did. I am not disappointed at all with this game. Thank you, Square Enix, for making this. I never thought I'd see the day. And, what with, the recent events going on and everything, that was, I was worried, like, oh god, am I even going to be able to make it to be able to experience this? I got emotional during a couple of times throughout the game. Not just because the game is amazing and the storytelling is great and the characters feel like they're real people, but yeah, because of personal feelings too. Certain individuals in my life that I wish could experience this with me, and it's just this game is amazing. This game was absolutely mind blowing, and I just can't thank Square enough for making a little a little boy's dreams come true. I feel like a little kid again having played this all over again. And I'm stoked for the next one. I can't wait to see what they do. I have theories of what they're gonna do with the game. Obviously, a lot of people were really upset with the fact that this is a chapter kind of specific game where this was only Midgar. It's not the full game. Um, I think I've said it in a few times before that I'm perfectly happy with how they did it, especially with like how many hours did I play? Like 40. Like hold on, is there a way to check? How many hours did I play? 42 hours. 42 hours of gameplay. And that was me kind of rushing. I know I did do a lot of little side quests and stuff, but I still was kind of, getting through it, trying to get through the game. There's a lot more I haven't done. I haven't done the battle intel. I haven't done the rest of Chadley's things. I'm sure there's like some little side quests and things. I haven't unlocked all the dresses. Apparently there's more dresses that you can unlock for Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. I haven't done any of that. There's a lot more to do. So I'm happy with the fact that they went deeper into the story and the lore of Midgar. My theory is that the next game will be more open world and based on the build up to the crater. I think they're gonna do that, and then there will be a third game, which will be uh, the end focus of defeating Sephiroth, maybe. But I don't know. Anyway, is there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, you know what? I think I've seen people upset about the story direction and what they did with this one at the end of it. Um, remember, uh, that's the reason why I made this video, is because I didn't want people thinking that I thought it was bad, because I absolutely loved it. I understand why people are upset with it. I can understand because, especially the older generation, because it's a game that meant a lot to them. They played as a kid or when they were younger, and they're like, oh, they're changing everything, they're messing it up. I mean, I guess I can understand where they're coming from, but it's the subversion of expectations which gets me. And if it were the same thing completely, I personally feel it would be a little boring. I mean, yeah, an upgraded, better graphics version of the original game is something that everybody would like to see. But I guess personally, on a personal level, it feels like it would be boring if it was just the same old thing, no changes, no. Like I knew exactly what was going to happen at what time. So, this game took me by surprise with lots of different things, and I'm happy for that. Anyway, I said this was going to be a short video. I've already gone over 10 minutes or so. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and just bring this to a close. Just so everybody knows, I love this game. It's amazing. I love the story. I love the direction. I love the the excitement I feel for the upcoming titles. I cannot wait until the next announcement, which it's going to be a long time. Let's get that clear. It's probably going to be a long time before we hear about the next Final Fantasy, especially considering this one just released. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Skidd, and I'll see you guys in the next one.